Hello, everyone. Welcome back
Welcome back to another episode of
to Be in the Same Boat, and we are your hosts,
Erica.
and Karina.
We never say my name first. That was really
I know.
weird. It also feels like it's been so long since we recorded.
Because it's been like a week.
A week and 4 days.
So specific. I wouldn't say like week and a half, but yeah, basically.
It's a long time, guys.
Long time. Also, we're kind of like matching the colors today.
And now our sweaters.
Damn. Look at us. What's the episode about, Erica? Tell us, please.
Girlhood.
Girlhood. Being a
just
girl.
A girl.
Just a girl in the world.
Everything about being a girl and what it's like. And like
Womanhood.
Womanhood. Ladyhood. Girlhood. Femalehood.
Call it whatever
all of
you
it.
want.
But yeah, because I feel like recently also it's been like a huge topic about like girl dinner, girl math, like all the
God, yeah.
like girly things. So I thought it would be a fun episode to talk about. I feel like it's more like a fun, chill vibe though, right?
For sure. Well, like, honestly, when I was like brainstorming yesterday in the bed, like I always do, a lot of the topics that I wanted to like talk about, they're kind of deep, and I was like, okay, wait.
I kind of saw what you wrote. I was like, oh, interesting, because what I wrote was like fun stuff.
You can go first, and then we can like.
Okay, you know like how the saying's like being a girl's girl.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you? Like, what does being a girl's girl mean?
I had a thing about it too, but a girl's girl is respecting and supporting other women. So, like, I think girl's girl is basically not seeing other girls, females, women, whatever, as competition.
Yeah.
That's how I think about it.
Yeah. I feel like it's just like when you say, oh, she's such a girl's girl, it's like when you prioritize your girlfriends over like any guy. It doesn't even have to be your boyfriend. It's just like literally any guy. Because, for example, like a scenario would be like going to the club and then like you're going to the club with your girlfriends. And then if one girl is like throwing up, like all that, and then you all like want to help her and like leave. But then like there's like some one girl who like, oh, she found someone in the club, or like she finds a guy and then she like wants
I
to
think
sleep
that's
with the
really
guy.
bad. When you're
Yeah.
okay, in my perspective, if you're prioritizing your boyfriend, that's okay. Like, I can understand.
Yeah.
Why is that? But when you're prioritizing a random ass
A
dude,
random guy, yeah.
like, the hell?
I think it's that, and like seeing other girls as competition, and like just your whole like personality is just revolved around guys. I think
That's really bad.
Yeah.
That's a biggest red flag.
for a
And
friend.
like girl code.
girl code.
Like, I think first time me and you talked about girl code is like a couple of years ago when something happened. And then I was like, wait, isn't this like common knowledge?
Yeah.
Isn't this like, and then we're like, yeah, it's girl code. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, that's what it's called. Because like there are certain things that you never do because you respect other
Girls.
Like,
Yeah, not even friends. Just like I saw someone being like, "Oh, like girlhood is basically like you're helping out girls, even if you
no matter
don't
what.
like them.
Yeah,
If you
I
don't
actually
like them,
agree.
you're in like situations where like you are still helping them because you're girls.
exactly.
You guys are sisters.
It's literally like how I always think if I see a girl on the street and like she'll be like, I don't know, her period or something, I would always tell her.
Yeah.
Like, there is no scenario that I would not come to the girl and be like, hey.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
even if I actually hate that bitch, like I would tell her.
Yeah, that's so true. Like even if you hate the person, like I don't know, it's just you always help the girl out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But I think women who see other women as competition is like most of it comes from your own insecurities.
Yeah,
And
that's so sad to be honest.
it is really sad, but I also think it kind of like, because I was thinking, why does it happen that way? Like, why are some girls girls, count how many times we're gonna say girls in this fucking video. But why some people are girl, and then others are not. And then I was thinking maybe because of like relationship with mother. I think that.
Oh, we're diving deep into trauma and stuff.
Okay, we're not gonna go like too deep, but I was like, is that the reason? That's the only thing that I would come up with.
I mean, it's that, and also just like how they're being raised and growing up, like the people you're around and the friends that you surround yourself with. It's all like, it's a combination of all of that. And then like, I don't know, like coming back to that, do you think like if you meet a girl for the first time and you're trying to be friends with her, and you find out that all of their friends or most of their friends are guys, is that a red flag?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I always, okay, the thing about me, I always believe in the best. I'm always hoping for the best.
Like the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, always. But life taught me that if a girl doesn't have, I'm not saying you need to have like 10 best friends.
Yeah.
You need to have at least a couple of girlfriends.
Yeah.
If that's but if she has like one girlfriend and then all of the other are guys, that's the biggest red flag I can see.
It's just like, it's suspicious.
It's really like odd. And then the thing is also like I have a friend back home who's been friends only with guys. And I remember talking to her. We're not close, but I remember talking to her and she was like, it's so nice having a girlfriend. She never had that in her life. Oh. She was so happy that she can talk to me about these things. Yeah. And I was like, that's so normal to me. Yeah. Because I've always had girlfriends ever since I was a baby. And I always, no offense, man, but I always like preference girls because I just feel safer. I don't think you need to say
no offense to men.
I just feel safer.
Oh, yeah, that's straight facts, though.
Or like relatable. But then for her, she was like, I always feel more comfortable with guys.
Wait, because did she have a boyfriend like growing up?
No, because she has 2 older brothers. Oh. And she grew up with that, like being bullied, kind of having that, like just like that dynamic. Yeah. That for her having a girlfriend and being so like, oh no, this is what looks best on you. Like that was so weird.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and then because she like, again, red flag, but I was like, she's so normal. Like there's nothing. I mean, like,
because in her case, it's like because it's her brothers. Yeah, it was like family.
Yeah, but I can definitely see the fact that she hasn't had girlfriends. Yeah, like in the way she is. Yeah, like I don't know how to like pinpoint it, but I can see that this girl hasn't had a lot of, or like even any, like close girlfriends.
Yeah, it's kind of the same as like, I know some guys who, like in my childhood, like childhood friends, they are the only guy in the family, like except for the dad, obviously. But like they grow up with 2 older sisters, and he's the youngest one. And he's more like feminine. He's more soft. He like grew up playing Barbie with his sisters, and he turned out to be such a nice guy. Yeah, it's always that, like, it's like if you have like sisters growing up and they like you guys are very close and they teach you things, then automatically I feel like you're just
I don't know. But then do you think if you have 2 daughters and then you have a son, and then would you be okay with your daughters kind of like teaching your son more of like feminine stuff, or do you want your son to be still like, you know, all the
masculine? Yeah. No, I think it's totally fine if my daughters would say all that to him. Okay. Like what kind of stuff? I'm so confused.
Like playing Barbies and stuff. Because I'm just thinking, okay, why am I asking
I think it depends. I feel like I would want my husband to like play sports with him and be like all the sports and stuff. But then like I think it's good for him to have a really close relationship with his sisters. Playing Barbie is like, sure, if you want to play, go ahead, whatever, do whatever you want. But I don't know, whatever it is. Like he'll get to explore all of it. He can play sports, he'll play Barbie and see whatever he likes and just do whatever he wants. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's a great answer. But why I ask is because like I feel like if you were back home, like for me, if I was back home and I said that, if my guy friend told me that he played Barbie growing up, I would be like, what? Oh. Like excuse me? And then, like, I swear, every guy in that room would make fun of him for the rest of his life.
That's so sad.
Toxic masculinity right there.
Toxic masculinity is so real.
So that's why I asked.
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like back home too, like my guy friends would probably also make jokes about that, but then I don't think it would be like a serious thing where they like, oh, like I don't know. I don't think it's that serious, but I definitely know guys who will like completely judge you for that. It's crazy. It's wild. But I was calling Cam this morning, and then I was like, oh, we're filming about talking about being a girl, and I was like, okay, what do you think like being a girl, or like, because I always say, oh, I'm just a girl, and then I asked him, what are some girl things that you think don't make sense,
Okay,
like as a guy? And he was like, what did he say? Oh, he said girl math.
Okay, I'm gonna explain this right now, but okay, go ahead.
Girl math. And then I told him about how like girls cry on their birthdays or before their birthdays, and he was like, that doesn't make sense to me. And then like our emotional logic, which I was like, okay, that's like a mood swings.
Emotional what?
Like using like when our emotions like take over our like logic.
Oh, emotion. Okay, got it.
Like
So
emotional logic. I don't know.
okay,
But the girl math thing is like, I don't know.
girl math thing. Okay, guys, I'm gonna explain girl math right now because I
Okay.
saw it on TikTok
Okay.
and I did my research and it actually makes a lot of sense. So when we say girl math, give me an example.
Okay, so paying in cash is free.
Perfect. So actually that one doesn't really work, but whatever. So basically what this person on TikTok was saying, girl math is actually econ.
Girl, what?
Wait for it. So boom.
Okay, breaking news. Apparently, girl math is actually real math, and it's econ. I was just explaining girl math to my boyfriend, and I was saying to him, let's say I go to Sephora and I buy a $40 concealer, and then I go home and it's not my color, so I go back the next day and I exchange it for another $40 concealer, but I also buy a $40 foundation. How much money did I spend? And I expected him to be like $80 because he paid for both, but he said $40 because the other concealer was a sunk cost. It's not girl math, it's econ. Then I asked him, okay, what about if I go to Starbucks and I buy a $4 latte and I have $5 on my Starbucks card app, whatever, how much money did I spend? And he said, free, it's a sunk cost. So anytime that you try to justify something by saying it's girl math and the boys don't like it's girl math, you say, actually it's econ, it's a sunk cost. They will be floored.
There we go. Problem solved. Girl math.
Girl math
Solved.
explained.
Girl math explained.
Literally when I saw that, I was like, that we're not like, because men think we're stupid when we say girl math.
Yeah.
We're not stupid. We are just smarter.
Yeah.
That's how econ works, baby. So, yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to say about econ. But I think girl math makes a lot of sense, personally.
What about like if you put money into your Starbucks card and then you put money in like last
it's for
week
free.
and you buy it today, you technically
free.
didn't spend any money. Yeah.
Yeah. But I also think, I don't know about you, but I also think when I put money into my like Starbucks card, let's say, I think that's free too. So like I basically drink it for free.
It's an investment.
It is. Okay, no, I don't think about it
It's
like
about the
when
ROI.
when I put money into my like Starbucks card. Like let's say I put $20 today.
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna use $20 today for Starbucks.
Yeah.
So I bought a drink for $7. I think in my head I'm like, okay, I spent $7 on Starbucks today.
Yeah.
But then there's $13 left if I'm gonna use it next week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm spending any money.
Yeah, it's like I get so excited when I see I have money in my Starbucks card and
Yeah.
that I forget about. And then like for example, this always happens to me. Like I'm like, okay, today I want to go to a coffee shop and study. And I'm like, oh, but do I want to spend money at a coffee shop? And I'm like, oh wait, I have money in my Starbucks card. Okay, yeah, I can go get Starbucks. It's free. So I love when that happens. But that one, yeah. And then what
Okay.
else? The return
Logic?
one is econ. Yeah, okay. Logic.
Okay, logic over emotion. Also have an explanation, but because of that.
That one, like honestly, for me, it's just when I get my period. Actually, not always, not only, but like most of the time, when it's really bad.
Because we're women.
Well, yeah, but there was a TikTok that I was watching. It was about a couple, and then the guy was wearing a shirt that the girl clearly didn't really like, and he kept asking her like, should I wear this? And she was like, if you want to wear it. And he's like, no, but do you think I should wear it?
I think I saw
And then
this.
she was like, if you like it, wear it. And he's like, do you think I should wear it? Do you like it? She was like, I mean, if you like it, I like it. And he just kept going on. He's like, do you want me to wear this or change? She's like, if you already have it on, just wear it.
Oh my
And she was so nice about it, but he was like, just tell me the truth. And she was like, you like it, so just wear it.
That's really nice for me. I would be like, no, go change right now. Actually, right now.
Yeah.
The whole like emotional thing and the fact that like women are more emotional creatures, it's true. Just because our hormonal cycle is 1 month,
Yeah.
whereas men's hormonal cycle is 1 day. I'm not lying right now. They actually like their hormonal cycle is 1 day.
What does that
So-
mean?
So you know how like some parts of our like month,
Yeah.
some parts like really feel like we're feeling like down
Mhm.
and whatever, and then some parts we feel very energized,
Mm-hmm.
outgoing. For men, it happened in 1 day. So it's
Oh,
like an
that's
actual
so
thing.
funny.
like they get up, and it's also like funny. You know how like there's a thing of like guys hit you up after like 12 or something.
Yeah.
It's a biological fact. After 12, their hormonal cycle goes up. That's why.
like
that's-
midnight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why.
I don't even think midnight. I think it's just
Or, like,
past
it was
9
like-
PM.
Yeah, I think it was like past 9 or something. Like after that, like basically when the sun
It's
goes
like-
down,
They're like, boom. Let me text a girl
Yeah.
right
because of hormones. Like I'm not saying they're not
Bro, that's so funny
responsible,
to me.
but it's literally biology.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
And the same for women. Like they're like sometimes of the month that we're not feeling so energized or whatever,
Yeah.
because that's time of month for us.
Yeah. There's 3 significant times when a girl would feel like they want a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
1 is when it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
2 is when it's Sunday. 3 is when it's after the club. We're going home after the club. These 3 times are when girls feel single.
Okay, Sunday did not expect that.
I don't know, but it's
The
just
club
Sunday.
and the cold expected.
Yeah.
Sunday, because it's like a free day.
Yeah. I think like free day you want to go out on dates and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
That actually makes a lot of sense.
cold for sure.
Cold is cuffing season, you know, the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
why
Yeah. And then after the club. Yeah.
after the club also makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I thought that was really funny.
I think the most times I've ever thought that I want a boyfriend is after the club, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you
That's
think guys
definitely
think
true
about
for
that? When they feel like, oh, I feel so single. I think it's when they see their friends getting into relationships. I think that's like the
True.
like the most.
Like, see, I think, I don't know. If they, is your question like when do they feel the most single? Or when do they feel like they want to be in relationship?
Like kind of
Because I think like it's very different for men to like want to be with someone, just like be with someone, and then being in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
different type of commitment.
I mean, same for girls. It's like
True.
when I hear, oh, I feel so single, it's more of like a short term, I just want a boyfriend, like I just want someone to cuddle with. and
Right
stuff.
now.
But like, whereas the relationship one is more long term, like, oh, you're like, I'm ready to be in a serious
Yeah, yeah,
relationship now. So it's different both ways. But
Okay,
like,
I think after the club is unisex.
like works both ways.
Works both ways.
Yeah.
Or whatever gender you are.
Yeah. It's a universal
And I get,
thing.
I think the cold as well.
Yeah.
After the club, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I said after the club is unisex. And then the cold. But Sunday, I don't know. Sunday, I don't know.
Going to
Sunday-
church.
Sunday. Since when we became
Sun-
Christian.
Sunday brunch.
Sunday brunch. Yeah, I don't know.
Definitely not Friday nights.
Yeah, 100% not. Even for girls, though.
Yeah.
But, like, it depends. I feel like at some point, it doesn't matter what sex you are. You just don't want to go out anymore. You just want to be, like, at home watching a movie with someone.
Yeah. Well, there's also this concept where it's like for guys, they would want to be single, and then once they know they want to be in a relationship, the next girl that comes, that's gonna be his girlfriend. Whereas for girls, it's like no matter who comes by, if they're not ready, they're not ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That, like, when I heard that, I was like, that is so scary to me.
That makes a lot of sense.
Because, like, if I was, like, for example, if I was, like, quote unquote late, or a girl was before me when he was ready, that could have easily been his girlfriend. It would have been, like, the same thing. So I'm not any special. But in my case, because, like, I wouldn't be ready for a long time, and then the person comes by, I'm like, oh, okay,
I'm ready for him.
Yeah.
It's
so
just
it's like the girl feels less special than the guy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. But I like there are some concepts that again go with our like biology or whatever. It's just nature of human that I'm like, I just need to be okay with this. Like, I just need to learn to be okay with this, because there's like, it's just the facts. Yeah. Like, I always say, like, marriage is not only love.
Yeah.
Like, that's really sad.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I want to be a freaking, like, living in the Disney story.
Yeah. And
having that. But in a real world, that's not what happens. And the same with, like, relationship. It's not always the person, I feel like not always the person you've had the most feelings, but it's also about you and how you're ready for it. So.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if guys have that, like, whole plan. You know how we have, like, okay, by 21, first or second relationship, 24, third relationship, engaged by this time.
I think they do.
You think they do?
I think they do, and I think they follow it more than girls, to be honest.
Ooh. Because once for them, it's like, okay, I'm at this age now. This is my plan.
Yeah.
Next girl comes by, she's the one.
I think so. I genuinely think so.
Honestly, that makes sense to me, too. Like, that makes sense to me.
Like, because I remember I didn't ask my guy friends, maybe I should have before this podcast. But I remember one time we talked about this, and then they were like, yeah, like, if I hit, like, 25, like, I need to find a wife or whatever. Like,
that is so scary.
They have that structure
yeah,
a lot more. And I think for them, especially the ones who are heartbroken, they don't really care.
Care about what?
Care about finding the one.
Oh, they just want to get
married. Like,
Oh
again,
God.
I'm talking from, like,
I don't trust
my
any
experience, which is, like, Central Asian, and maybe it's different here. I'm not sure. But, like, from what I can say is definitely, like, the girl is like, okay, I would love to, but if it's not the person, if it's not this, if it's not that.
Yeah.
Especially because of now, that's the next topic I want to go into. Like, women wear so many hats and we juggle so many personalities that it's crazy. And then for men, I think it's a little, like, low-key easier.
Yeah. I think girls would rather be alone than with the wrong person, whereas guys would rather be with the right person, or the other way around.
With the wrong person.
Yeah.
Rather than alone.
Yeah.
I think right now that's what's happening. Like, there's a tendency for that.
But I also know a lot of girls who are with the wrong person. So
I was about to say, like, I don't think it's that. It's just, like, personality. But then I think it's a tendency for girls to having the hope that they'll still meet the love of their life. Like, okay, they were heartbroken, but then they are like, okay, maybe the next one would be, like, better or whatever. But then for guys, I think, like, I really genuinely believe that they only love, like, once. Like, you know, that, like, heartbreaking love.
Yeah.
Like, at least
like
from
their first love, their first heartbreak. Like, that's, like,
it might not even be the first love, but it's the one that
That one.
changed the game.
Yeah,
whatever.
honestly, I kind of believe that too.
Because, like, all the guys I talk to,
I kind of believe that too.
I swear all of them all have that one.
And it's the fact that, like, even if they get into a new relationship after that girl, whatever, like, however long they're together for, if that girl comes back, he will drop everything and
He'll drop
go back to
everything.
her. I kind of believe that too.
I really believe that. And yeah, so being a man sucks. No, I'm kidding. But, like, I think, you know, also, like, Notebook,
Notebook, yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
And you know how, like, they both were the love of their lives.
Yeah.
If anyone hasn't seen it, sorry, but if they were both the love of
If anyone
lives,
hasn't seen it, what are you doing?
they loved each other the most throughout their whole life.
Yeah.
But then the girl tried to move on, found a husband.
Yeah.
She lived her life.
Yeah.
She tried to, she still went on. The guy, he just shut down, was feeling like he never got with anyone else, or if he did, it was fake.
Yeah.
I think that's very exaggerated truth of how women and men relationship work.
Yeah.
And I really I don't know, inclusivity wise, how does it work in other couples? Just talking about men and women here, but that's really scary to me.
Yeah, it is scary.
I'm always thinking what if I was the one?
Yeah.
And I should have just
Stick with it.
stay
with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that's scarier, or being with a guy but knowing you're not that girl?
I've never been in a situation like that.
That really scares me, honestly.
That is really scary.
I feel like
But then
that.
I've never been in a situation like that, so I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, because they'll never tell you.
I don't know what's really the truth. That's what scares me. That's what actually scares me, because I know that they'll never tell the girl the truth.
Yeah. It's like that fucking Joji song, Glimpse of Us.
I actually genuinely hate that. Okay, I love that song, but I hate
It's a
it
good
too
song,
at the same
but
time.
Yeah, that shit is. I remember when it first came out, and I showed it to my coworker. I was like, "Oh, have you heard this?" And then I played it, and she's like, "What the fuck is this?" She's like, "I hate this song." That's a crazy song, but it's the truth.
That song, actually, I'm not gonna say anything else.
This is a podcast, Karina. You have to.
No, I want to say that song, hits
different.
different.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the best way
That
to
song
put that.
hits. Period.
So, yeah, whenever it shows up in my shuffle, I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah, you're like, a moment of silence, please, so I can really feel it.
Yeah. So I don't know, but you know how I said going a little bit from the relationship topic, juggling stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I feel bro, women are expected to do so much nowadays.
Yeah.
We're expected to look good. We're expected to be working. We're expected to have good relationship with our families. We have a boyfriend, whatever. If you're a mother, you have good relationship with your children.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a mother, let's say, you need to be a good mother. You need to be a good daughter. You need to be a good wife. You need to be a good worker as well. Because why are you not working?
Yeah.
It's 21st century.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You can't be like, oh, I'm a girl, and then they'll be like, no, but now it's different.
Exactly.
You have girl women rights or whatever the fuck.
And oh, but you also need to look good.
Yeah.
Or why are you not I don't know, working out?
Yeah.
All of that. Sometimes I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
This
We're
is
expected to do
crazy.
so much. Yeah.
Because before, women are also expected to do a lot, but I feel because of that work aspect was taken down, that it does take a lot from a person. So you were just expected to look good and be a good wife.
Yeah.
Which for some women obviously is not suitable.
Yeah. It's that that Barbie monologue. You have to be skinny but not too skinny. You have to be lean but not too bulky. You have to be independent but not bossy.
But not bossy. Yeah.
That whole monologue,
That
I was like,
hits.
oh my god.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
And
it's so true. It's so true.
It is very true. But you were saying, and then it just reminded me of there was an interview with Taylor Swift, when somebody asked her about the words, or she said the adjectives that people use for women and men are very different. For women it's bossy, but for men it's independent or something like that.
I know you're talking about.
She phrased it so nicely, and I remember I rewatched it so many times, and I'm like, this is insane. Like, it's also the fact that, like, yes, we have a kind of like a seat at the table, but we still have to do so much more in order to keep that seat at the table. But then you're also a woman. You want to be that like girly. You want to be like feminine.
Yeah.
So do you find it hard to be independent and feminine at the same time?
It's so hard, especially when you have friends who are very much like believe in the whole independence thing, and then you have also friends who like do not believe in that. It's like both ends of the spectrum. Then you have to like listen. You're listening to both sides, and you're like, okay, but how do I be both? And one like easy thing is just paying for like dinner and going out on dates and stuff. Like that's like I think one of the easiest like example is being independent. It's like, okay, yeah, splitting the bill is fine. I'm a girl. I can pay for my own dinner. But then you also have the part of you and say, oh, I'm a girl. I need to be paid. Like the guy needs to pay for me. But it's also like I don't know which side I want to be on. You know, it's so like, and then you hear things from different friends. You're like, of course they have to pay. You're the girl. But I'm like, what do you mean I'm the girl? I make my own money. I make money too. It's like, but then you also want to be treated. But then you also want to. It's so hard.
Yeah,
it's so hard to like pick.
It's so hard to pick. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if you ever think of it, but like I always think of like how people think of me. I know you think about it actually. How people like, you know, we have like groups of people. Like some of them are like a little bit are like very feminine, very like touchy, whatever girls. But then there is a group of like bossy, independent girls. Like in my mind, I have friends who like fit each category. Yeah. And I'm always like, which category I want to be in.
Oh. Like, yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, if I tell this to my friends, they'll put me in this category.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm like, but I don't want to be there. I want to be like this girl.
Yeah.
But then, like, I don't think if that's natural to me to be this girl or this girl. So much thinking.
Yeah, I know.
This is also a very girl thing. Thinking, like, so much.
Overthinking everything.
Literally?
Guys don't think. They really don't.
It's actually true. Exactly. Like, I feel like whenever you bring, like, this weird topic to a guy, especially, like, about your life, not about world, but, like, about like, oh, I'm this, but then this, and then that. They're like, are you crazy? Yes.
For example, like, washing my hair, like, my hair schedule.
Oh.
Like, my hair wash schedule. And I'm always, like, complaining to whether, like any guy, like, my brother even, for example, I'm like, I need to wash my hair, but then I'm going to the gym later, but then I need to prepare for an event tomorrow. I need to be
1 day before.
1 day old. My hair needs to be 1 day old, clean. And then, but I just washed my hair 2 days ago, this and that. Like that, the whole hair wash schedule is also a huge girl thing. That shit stresses me out sometimes. It happened to me this morning. I woke up, I was like, I need to wash my hair today. And then I'm like, do I have the time to like wash it and then blow dry it? And then what am I gonna do after I blow dry it? Do I straighten it or do I curl it or do I just leave it or do I do braids?
So many options.
And then I was on call. I was like, it was like 10 a.m. for example, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wash my hair today. And then he was like, okay, like cool. I'm like, yeah, I need to wash my hair today. He's like, okay. And then we end the call, and then 10 minutes after he calls me back, he's like, so did you wash your hair yet? I'm like, no. What do you think? 10 minutes? That's funny. You're so funny. That's a 2-hour job.
Okay.
1 hour. The whole process.
For you, it's not even 2. Oh, like the blow dry, all of it.
The prepping and then the actual washing, then the after washing and everything. It's a whole task.
It is.
It's a work of art.
Bro, that's a thing. That's why we need so many more hours in a day than a guy.
And then makeup.
I swear, like, a guy can wake up 15 minutes before he needs to leave.
Oh, that's true.
He'll have breakfast.
Oh, that's true.
He'll get ready. Like, all of it.
Yeah.
For a woman?
No.
I need to be awake for at least, like, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
If I want to have breakfast, 45.
Yeah. And for me, it's like, I get ready fast, but then, like, if I want to, I can, but it's like, I would rather take my time. And
yeah.
Also, it's not even like, for me, it's like, I feel like I need 30 minutes after I wake up to, like,
be awake.
To not just be awake, but, like, for my face to look awake.
Oh.
Like, I can't leave the house, like, after I wake up for 5 minutes, because that I will just look like shit. I need 30 minutes to like have my face like settle into the awakeness.
But that happens to me when I like brush my teeth and stuff.
Yeah.
So like even if I woke up, did that.
Even then, no. I can do my makeup, can get ready, and leave the house within like 20 minutes, say. But then I like look at myself in the camera. I'm like, oh, I don't look awake. Like I'm not at my max potential for the day yet. The max potential comes like at noon. Once the makeup settles in and everything settles in.
I can definitely see a difference between like when I'm just awake and then like in the middle of the day I look at myself and I look a lot more like awake.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And then like girlhood. Well, we live in a girl of 6 house. We live in a house of 6 girls. So like I feel like if a guy just comes in, or well, I mean, beat this up, but Aryan I would love to see what he thinks about a house of 6 girls.
Oh. And now guest speaker. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I feel like a lot of stuff.
But I feel like it's at the end of the day it's so cute. Like I'm gonna miss this a lot. Like living in a house with 6 girlfriends.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna miss it. It's like things that you guys won't understand. For example, when your Sephora order came in and everyone's excited about it. Everyone's screaming like, show a haul, what did you get? Oh my god, that's crazy. Or like that's when the orders Uber Eats. Like, oh my god, what did you get? Show us a haul. What did you get for the dinner?
We're always so excited.
We're so excited over every single thing.
Whatever whatever's happening. And then like I love our
so
like
cute.
Recap at night.
Yeah.
When everyone like I don't know if guys have that.
They definitely don't have that.
But then for like I feel like they just come home and there's just like play.
They come on and say, yo bro, what's up?
PlayStation or whatever.
Yeah.
But then for us, like our house, we all kind of just like sit.
We do a little debrief every night.
Yeah, every night we sit and then we like talk about what happened today. And like very like small little things. We're a bit crazy.
What did you do today? Who did you see today?
Yeah, like what'd you eat?
I got matcha today. Oh my god, good for you.
How was the matcha?
Yeah.
Like all of that.
I tried the cold foam today. It's actually really good.
Yeah, then we're like, okay, like next day I'm like, oh my god, I tried cold foam today. And it's like all of those things and it's so little, but it also so like girly.
Yeah.
And it's so valuable.
That's girlhood.
That's literally girlhood.
You're just sitting there and then like one girl's like, oh, like I kind of want wine, and then you're like, oh, me too, and then you just all start drinking wine.
Oh my god, we're gonna have a wine night today.
Yeah. See, there you go.
That makes me so happy. And then we like watch like a movie which takes like hours to pick. Also very girlhood.
Yeah.
Because I think
you live in, I don't know if it's definitely not just us though.
No, I think it's guys would be like, okay, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, but then us, we're like, no, I'm not in the mood for this because I just rewatched it. I don't want to cry today. I want to laugh. Actually, I don't want to laugh. So many.
Choosing a movie in our house is actually impossible. Like
I gave up.
Impossible. And we go through it every single night.
Every single
the same thing happens every night, and we scroll through the same
list of
the same catalog every single night, and we suggest the same movie every single night, and we give the same excuse why we don't want to watch it every single night. And it's been going on for weeks, and it's just every single night without fail.
We also have so many like platforms.
Yeah.
We go through every single one.
We go on Disney Plus,
Disney,
and then
Netflix, Prime, Apple TV.
And then Maya will say, Anastasia. And then she will look at Karina. Karina's like, no. And then
we're like, Coco. And they're like, not everyone's here for Coco.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. Next episode, please hope that I'll give you an update that we watched Coco. Yeah. Or I swear I'm going to watch it alone, actually.
Yeah. One more thing. For example, when Zoe went to the bathroom and she saw the huge centipede and she screamed, and then it was me, Karina, and Anisi in the living room, and she was like, Karina, come downstairs. And then Karina was like, I can't, I'm crying. This movie is too sad. I'm not in the mood right now.
I was like, I'm not in the mood to kill
a bug.
Something.
So I go downstairs and I'm like, usually I'm okay, but if it's like horrible, like this time it was really bad. I go downstairs. I was ready to help Zoe kill the bug. I screamed because it was too disgusting. I was like, I can't do this. Karina, you have to come downstairs. And then Inisi was curious, so they both come downstairs. And then we all scream. I didn't scream. Oh yeah, we all scream except for Karina. Karina kills it. We watch her kill it. And then we're like, okay.
It actually was big. It was
It was
big.
so
It
disgusting.
was a
It was like
centipede. But every time I go to the bathroom now, I like look for it low key. I'm like that corner where it was in. I'm like,
oh, I do that too. I go in, I look at it, and I'm like, okay.
But yeah, they were like, oh my god. I'm like, guys,
No, it's crazy.
Just give me a spray.
It was so bad.
just give me the spray. And the same thing happened when I was like cleaning the sink. You guys were like, this is so disgusting. And I was like,
Oh yeah, the sink was horrible.
whatever.
Yeah.
So, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm a man in the house, I guess.
It's just a man in the house. And then like like getting sweet treats.
Sweet. Oh my god, yeah. We all understand each other so like clear on that, because I
Yeah.
think if you tell the man that, they'll be like,
Yeah.
what are you saying?
Yeah.
But we're like, we need a little like treat.
A
I did a
little treat.
midterm today. Like I need a little something.
Yeah. But then it's like the guilt of having the treat too. It's like I'm like, oh, I want a sweet treat. I want a chocolate bar. And then a guy will be like, okay, get it. Like it's on the deep. I'm like, no, but I had a sweet treat yesterday, or I had a sweet treat 2 hours
Yeah.
ago. And they're like, okay, just get it again. I'm like, no.
No, it's not how it works. And also, I want to say like another like girlhood thing is like getting ready.
Oh my god, that's the best.
That's the best part of the night.
That is always the best part. The best feeling.
Like it's just like getting ready, having that music in the background, whatever, and then you go to your friend. Like I would
Yeah.
come to her, like, should I curl my hair today? Should I straighten? Should I wear this one, that one? That is so like valuable.
And then like, oh, I love your outfit. Oh, you look so cute. I love your
Yeah.
outfit today.
And we all like in our house when we all kind of like get together, we're like, oh my god, you look so cute. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much screaming, but it's so much like happiness, like
yeah.
genuine
Yeah.
happiness.
Guys are missing out. Their lives are so boring. Your lives are so
They're-
boring.
Their life is so boring.
We have
I
so much
don't-
more exciting, fun things.
That's what I always think. I'm like, even like getting ready or like dressing up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I say that we need more time, but then imagine being a guy and you can't like, you only have so many options.
Yeah.
For girls, you have so many options.
Yeah.
Like, I low-key feel bad, not gonna lie.
I know. They're truly missing out.
But yeah,
I love being a girl.
this is what we get for bringing people into this world. Like, this is the
Yeah.
benefits.
I guess. But I don't know. I love being I'm glad I'm a girl. I love being a girl.
Did you ever think when you were growing up or whatever that if you could choose your gender, if you could choose your sex?
I feel like I've thought about that before. But like I was never like really, really want to. Like really wish I could change.
Because I remember at some point in my life that was my Roman Empire. Like I would always think like if I had the choice, or like if I had the choice when I was a baby, like we don't know what happens.
But like
what if it's like
triggered that?
I don't remember. I think somebody asked me, and then it was like, if you could choose your sex, would you still be a girl or would you be a boy? And I literally would think for it for like days.
But did you ever come to an answer?
No.
Oh, just that question itself was
that question. I'd be like, okay, if I am a girl, like writing kind of like good and bad sides of each gender. I would be like, okay, if I'm a girl, then I need to do like this and this and this, but then I can do this and this and this.
Yeah.
But if I'm a boy, I have to go to. I remember my first thought was always you need to go to army, because back home, if you're a guy, you need to go to army. So I'm like, okay, so I need to go to army. And then if I'm a guy, like I need to make a lot of money. There is no excuse.
Yeah.
If I'm a girl, if I make a lot of money, great. If I don't, I'm a mom.
Yeah.
But then if I'm a guy, I have to. And like all of that, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's better.
Yeah.
But then
There's no better option. It's just, but I feel like the one thing that I, like growing up, like I was like, oh, this is the one thing that would like make me, I guess, quote unquote, would rather be a guy, was the whole pregnancy thing.
yeah, I remember thinking about that too.
Like giving birth and pregnancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
Like, okay, wait, but do you want let's say you're pregnant. Do you want your husband to say we are pregnant, or do you want him to say my wife is pregnant?
I don't think I care.
Okay, because I was thinking, like I saw this.
I know it's like a kind of like a big thing for some people, but I don't think I would care, to be honest.
Because I saw this and it was like, we are pregnant. You are not pregnant. You are not having like, I don't know, like mood swings or this and that, like so many things. Your wife is pregnant.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. And I was thinking like, I think we're pregnant sounds so cute.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
But then also, you're not freaking pregnant. Let's be for real.
But I don't think he would mean it like that. He's just saying like, oh, we're having a baby.
Yeah. But like, we're having a baby, but I'm pregnant.
But she's having the baby too. I don't think it's that serious, to be honest.
I don't know. There are a lot of things that the whole Roman Empire thing. I don't think girls have that.
Boys?
Girls. It's a boys thing. Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Having that.
Yeah, that is so weird. That is so weird. Why
That
do you
is
guys
really
think about
weird.
the Roman Empire that often?
I
That is
honestly,
because they don't think about other stuff, so that's what they think about the
Yeah.
Roman Empire. That's crazy.
actually, I think every girl's Roman Empire is the way she looks, like her weight, specifically her weight.
Okay, I don't
Like,
know about that.
I think for some girls, it's like they want to be skinnier. For some girls, they want to be.
Well, yeah, but I also believe that not every girl is thinking about that.
Every single girl I've ever had a conversation about it, they all think that about it.
But not like every single day.
They didn't say Roman Empire. They don't think about it every single day.
Well, yeah,
They just think about like that's one constant thought that they have throughout their life.
that's okay. Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah.
So guys are focused on a freaking historic event that happened so many years ago, and girls
You
are
know what
focused on
guys
how they
think
look.
about instead? They think about like, I've heard this, like in the classroom, like, oh, if there was an attack right now, if there was a zombie apocalypse, how would they fight and how would they help everybody? How would they be the hero?
I've actually heard that too. It was like if it was a zombie attack, what weapon would you use?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? And you think our conversation about having cold foam is weird?
Yeah.
Like,
And they think,
be for real.
they think about stuff like that. I'm like, you're so innocent. You're so cute. Oh, I think one last thing is the crying on your birthday thing. Do you think
Oh,
every girl goes through that? Maybe not crying, but like feeling emotional for sure.
yeah.
But do you think it's because of the age, or do you think it's something else? Because for me, like I get emotional before my birthday, but I don't think it's about the age. I don't think it's about like getting older. At least not right now.
I think it is, but it's like you don't understand it.
It's not like directly about.
It's
the
not.
age.
Yeah. It's just like one more year went by. Like it's not the fact that oh my god, I'm turning 23.
Yeah.
What do I need to do?
Yeah.
Or like why didn't I do this and that? But it's about the fact that like 1 year passed since your last birthday. That's like it's just a milestone thing. I
guess
think.
so. Yeah.
I think like all of my girlfriends definitely emotional.
Oh yeah, mine too.
So I think it's universal. But then I know for
Universal for girls though.
for girls,
Yeah.
because I remember asking a couple of my guy friends. They were looking at me like I'm actually speaking gibberish. Like I thought it's everyone's thing.
Maybe guys do that too. They just don't like. It's not as intense as girls.
I don't know. I remember asking my dad too. And my dad's birthday's coming up as well, so I'm gonna ask him. But I remember he just told me that he just has like a plan for a year. He just looks over it, but he doesn't feel like emotional towards it.
Yeah.
He's just like, okay, tick, 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 not tick. Okay, need to work on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, for me, it's like, I'm like, yeah, what you were saying about, it's just the fact that a year has gone by. I'm like, that's just crazy.
I think for me too, it's not about the age for now.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
still
for
like
now. Yeah.
young. But I think it's definitely like a milestone thing. It's like, oh, shit, a whole year went by and I didn't do this and this. Or like, I feel this and that. Like, that.
I think a part of it for me is also like just like reminiscing what happened a year ago, or myself, or what the person I was a year ago, the person I was on my last birthday.
Reminiscing, really.
Yeah, it's like oh wow, like that happened and then this happened and I'm like, I'm a different person now, or some things I've left behind, some things that's still here. It's more of that, I think.
Just kind of like recapping.
Reminiscing.
Because I think
Like
reminiscing
happy
is kind
and
of.
sad things.
Oh, okay. It's just like the way you said it. I thought it's like a sad thing more than.
I think both.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like every year I'm just getting like sadder. If there's a word like that.
Yeah. Sadder.
Sadder?
Yeah.
Okay. It just sounds weird. Sadder.
Yeah.
Okay.
On that note, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. She needed like a birthday for a podcast.
A birthday for a
Podcast.
Oh, it's good. It's gonna be like
Some
February.
February or Jan.
Well, stay tuned for a 1-year anniversary.
Okay. I'm trying to think of like not the moral of the episode maybe, because I don't think there is a moral to being a girl, but like, what one thing you love about being a girl, like the most, and one thing you hate about being a girl.
Love is like that, like female friendships, girlfriends and girlhood. What we're talking about, like that, because I really don't think guys can relate to that, and it's so special, like that bond you have with your girlfriends. So that's like my favorite thing, and something my least favorite thing about being a girl is just like not being able to, like having to be cautious about like, oh, I can't go outside at night at this time because it's not safe. Or like one like really a frustrating thing for me is like, oh, like when I'm home in Malaysia, it's like I need to be like so cautious and aware of like my surroundings. Like when I'm coming out from the mall to my car in the parking lot, that 5 minutes of me walking to my car is so scary. Because there's been so many incidents where like that's when you get kidnapped, that's when you get robbed. That, and like just growing up, I've heard stories and I've heard people around me just be like, be careful, like carry your bag tighter to you, closer to you, lock your car immediately as soon as you walk in. That's the first thing I do. I go into my car, I shut it, I lock it right away. Like it's scary. Yeah. And that's like my least favorite thing. It's like, why do I have to be scared about that kind of stuff? Just me walking to my car.
Do you think sometimes like that is also something that guys would never understand? Like having your bag tight to you. Yeah. Or like whenever you walk in the club, you're kind of like aware of what's happening a little bit more. When you're
walking on the street, your bag should always be on the inside.
Yeah.
It's that kind of stuff. Or like filling up gas at the gas station. My mom would never let me go fill up gas at night. Oh. Like she'd be like, come home, Dad can go fill it up, or like go tomorrow morning. Like it's fine. Yeah. So that
that does really suck.
Yeah, it sucks.
I wanted to say I think this is gonna be my most favorite and least favorite at the same moment. Having a cycle. Oh. Like not the fact that I bleed every month. Yeah. Just having this month that I am like, one part of the month I'm so sad, one part of the month I'm so happy.
You like that?
I like that because there is parts of the month and I'm so happy, like all the time, and I'm so extroverted, I'm so outgoing. But then for guys, it's like it all happens in a day. Oh, like for me, it's like longer,
I guess.
And it's just and also it's like being a little bit more like empathetic. That, but then obviously least favorite, I don't think I need to explain it. Like
just mood swings,
but also that also why I like it, because like whenever you feel down, next time you feel happy, you're so happy that you're happy. That it kind of just like makes it better. You're like, oh, thank God.
Like, it's kind of like it's indescribable, like that feeling. When you're happy, you're just happy.
So I think it's my both ways. Least favorite, most favorite.
Well, if you're a guy, just be happy you don't bleed.
Or you don't have to give birth.
Or you don't get cramps.
Oh my God, cramps. Okay, I hate that.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
That's just unfair, to be honest. But Well, that's the episode for today.
Thank you for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed us going on and on
About being a girl.
I think this episode was so weird, to be honest. But whatever. I think this episode was so weird.
It was kind of all over the place, but hey, we're just girls, so it fits the theme. We're on brand.
It does fit the theme.
Anyways, thank you for listening, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.